beautiful freedom in coordination with the Cogitating Ceviché present. The Virtue of Self-Reliance. Rediscovering Conservative Principles in Personal Finance by Callista F. Freiheit. Narration by Amazon Polly. Introduction. In the fabric of conservative ideology, self-reliance is not merely a suggestion, it is a cornerstone. This ethos, rooted deeply in the annals of history, emphasizes the individual's responsibility toward economic autonomy and moral accountability. Benjamin Franklin and Ralph Waldo Emerson celebrated self-reliance as the quintessence of personal freedom and societal order, setting a precedent that resonates through the ages. Their teachings suggest that a nation's strength derives from its citizens' independence and resilience, a view that has sculpted conservative thought across generations. Today, as economic landscapes become increasingly volatile, the relevance of self-reliance has surged, manifesting not only as a strategy for financial security, but as a foundational virtue that upholds the fabric of conservative values. It proposes that personal finance, when approached with diligence and foresight, is a testament to one's dedication to individual welfare and the broader societal good. Thus, championing self-reliance in managing one's financial affairs transcends mere practicality. It becomes a moral imperative that epitomizes the conservative commitment to individual empowerment and societal stability. This article delves into how fostering a culture of economic self-reliance can reinforce these timeless principles, ensuring that each individual's financial decisions contribute positively to personal and national prosperity. Historical perspective of self-reliance. Roots in conservative thought. The ethos of self-reliance is deeply embedded in the ideological bedrock of conservatism, traced back to influential figures such as Benjamin Franklin and Henry David Thoreau. With his aphoristic wisdom, Franklin often preached the virtues of industriousness and frugality, seeing them as pathways to personal success and moral rectitude. His famous adages like, "A penny saved is a penny earned," encapsulate the prudent approach to financial management that has inspired countless individuals to take control of their economic destinies. Similarly, Henry David Thoreau's experiment in self-sufficient living at Walden Pond is a testament to the possibility of an individual thriving through simplicity and minimal dependence on societal structures. Thoreau's writings passionately advocate for a life that prioritizes spiritual and intellectual wealth over material accumulation, highlighting the intrinsic rewards of self-reliance, including freedom, creativity, and a profound connection with nature. Economic self-reliance. During the Industrial Revolution, the narrative of self-reliance took a pivotal turn as the burgeoning factory system began to reshape society. The era marked a significant departure from agrarian lifestyles to a more urban-centric life. This shift brought about a heightened emphasis on individual wealth management as a critical component of personal freedom and societal stability. The rapid urbanization and the advent of capitalist economies highlighted the importance of financial independence as individuals sought stability in a fast-changing world. The conservative ideology adapted to these changes by reinforcing the need for individuals to maintain control over their economic circumstances amidst the growing impersonality of mass production. Economic self-reliance during this period was not just a matter of personal virtue. Still, it became a crucial stabilizing force as communities grappled with the socioeconomic upheavals of the time. Managing one's finances effectively was seen as a buffer against the uncertainties of industrial capitalism and a means by which individuals could ensure their autonomy without relying excessively on government aid or factory employment. This historical evolution of the concept underscores its enduring relevance and capacity to adapt to the changing economic landscapes while maintaining its core principles. Current importance of self-reliance in economics. Against dependency. The contemporary discourse on economic self-reliance is often framed against growing dependency on government aid. Conservative critics argue that such dependency can lead to a cycle of economic stagnation and personal disempowerment. For instance, studies have shown that prolonged reliance on welfare programs can disincentivize work, leading to long-term unemployment and reduced economic mobility. This perspective views welfare not as a stepping stone to better opportunities, but as a potential trap that undermines the work ethic and stifles individual initiative. Statistical evidence suggests that countries with extensive welfare systems often experience higher rates of public dependency and lower incentives for personal financial management. For example, the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development (OECD) data highlights the correlation between high welfare spending and increased long-term unemployment rates. Such statistics bolster the conservative argument that self-reliance policies can lead to stronger economic growth and societal health by encouraging work and self-sufficiency. Benefits of financial independence. The advocacy for financial independence is rooted in its demonstrated benefits, which extend beyond individual gains to encompass broader societal improvements. Financial freedom is linked to numerous positive outcomes, including reduced poverty rates, increased personal and community prosperity, and enhanced economic resilience. By managing their finances effectively and accumulating assets, individuals can secure a more stable future, contribute to economic diversity, and shield themselves against economic downturns. Numerous case studies illustrate how communities emphasizing financial literacy and independence experience more robust economic development and greater social harmony. For instance, regions with higher rates of homeownership and business ownership, which are key indicators of financial independence, often report lower crime rates and higher educational achievements. Moreover, financial independence is associated with increased charitable giving and community involvement, as financially secure individuals are more likely to invest in their communities. By highlighting the intrinsic connection between economic self-reliance and broader societal well-being, this section underscores the current relevance of this principle not only to conservative thought, but to the practical realities of modern economic life. Practical tips for embracing self-reliance in personal finance. Budgeting and saving. The foundation of financial self-reliance begins with effective budget management and saving strategies. Adopting a disciplined approach to budgeting allows individuals to control their expenditures and prioritize their financial goals. One effective method is the 50/30/20 rule, where 50% of income is allocated to necessities, 30% to discretionary items, and 20% to savings. This strategy simplifies budgeting and ensures that saving becomes a regular part of one's financial routine. Moreover, automated savings can significantly enhance one's ability to save without manual transfers. Setting up automatic transfers to savings accounts on payday ensures that saving is treated as another essential expense. Additionally, maintaining an emergency fund that covers 3 to 6 months of living expenses can provide a safety net that reinforces financial stability and reduces dependency on credit during unforeseen circumstances. Investment and building wealth. Investing is a critical step in building wealth and ensuring long-term financial security. Conservative investment strategies often emphasize diversification and risk management for steady, reliable growth. Investing in a mix of assets such as stocks, bonds, and real estate can protect against the volatility of individual investments and align with a conservative approach to wealth accumulation. For those new to investing, starting with low-cost index or mutual funds can be an excellent way to enter the market. These funds offer broad market exposure and are less risky than individual stocks, making them ideal for building a robust investment portfolio. Moreover, employing a strategy of dollar-cost averaging, where investments are made regularly regardless of market conditions, can further mitigate risk and facilitate the discipline needed for long-term wealth building. Education and financial literacy. Financial literacy is perhaps the most crucial element in fostering economic self-reliance. Understanding the basics of personal finance, from how interest rates work to the implications of debt, can empower individuals to make informed decisions. Encouraging participation in financial education programs through community workshops, online courses, or school curricula can provide invaluable knowledge that lays the groundwork for economic independence. Resources such as the Financial Literacy and Education Commission in the United States offer tools and programs designed to improve financial literacy at all levels of society. Additionally, many nonprofit organizations provide free educational resources to help individuals understand financial products and services, enabling them to make decisions that align with their long-term financial goals. By adopting these practical tips and emphasizing the importance of education in financial literacy, individuals can take significant steps toward embracing self-reliance in their finances, thereby contributing to their personal prosperity and the economic stability of their communities. Challenges and considerations. Addressing inequality. While the principle of self-reliance is laudable, its application must be realistic and considerate of existing socioeconomic disparities. Recognizing that not everyone starts from the same financial or social footing is critical. Barriers such as lack of access to quality education, healthcare, and employment opportunities can significantly hinder economic independence. To address these challenges, it is essential to tailor financial literacy and self-reliance programs, considering varied starting points and providing the necessary tools for everyone to succeed. Policy initiatives can play a crucial role here. For instance, enhancing access to startup capital for small businesses in underserved communities or offering tax incentives for lower-income families to save and invest can level the playing field. Furthermore, integrating financial education into school curricula universally, from early education through high school, can prepare all individuals, regardless of background, with the skills needed to navigate their financial futures. Balancing self-reliance with compassion. A robust conservative philosophy acknowledges the importance of balancing self-reliance with compassion. Supporting the most vulnerable members of society is a moral duty and a practical approach to maintaining social stability and cohesion. Programs that provide a temporary safety net can empower individuals to regain their independence without creating long-term dependency. For instance, offering retraining programs for workers displaced by technological or market changes can help them transition to new industries. Similarly, providing targeted healthcare support for chronic conditions can prevent financial ruin due to medical costs, thus maintaining an individual's ability to contribute economically. Such interventions must be carefully designed to empower rather than inhibit, fostering a sense of personal responsibility while providing the tools necessary for people to help themselves. These considerations highlight the nuanced approach required in advocating for self-reliance. By recognizing the complexities of socioeconomic disparities and the essential role of compassionate support, conservative policies can promote a more inclusive and practical application of self-reliance that benefits society. This balanced approach ensures that while encouraging independence, we do not neglect our collective responsibility towards those in need, thus enhancing the overall resilience and unity of the community. Conclusion. Throughout this exploration, we've reinforced the enduring principle that self-reliance in personal finance is not merely a matter of individual preference, but a cornerstone of societal health and stability. From the historical insights of figures like Benjamin Franklin and Henry David Thoreau to modern budgeting, saving, and investing strategies, The pathway to financial independence is well-trodden and ripe with opportunities for innovation. We've seen how this principle acts as a bulwark against the uncertainties of modern economies, fostering personal prosperity and contributing to a resilient community fabric. However, the journey towards financial self-reliance must also navigate the realities of socioeconomic disparities and the need for compassionate interventions. True self-reliance is not achieved in isolation, but through a supportive framework that recognizes the different starting points of individuals and provides them with the tools to succeed. This approach requires a commitment to promoting financial literacy and ensuring that all members of society have access to the opportunities that allow them to thrive independently. As we conclude, let this article serve as both a reaffirmation of conservative values and a call to action. Readers are encouraged to advocate for and implement policies that enhance economic independence and personal responsibility. Engage in community efforts to promote financial literacy, support local initiatives to reduce dependency, and help cultivate a culture where self-reliance is seen as a shared societal goal. By embracing these principles and actions, we uphold a tradition of conservative thought and contribute to building a more stable, prosperous, and resilient society. The road to financial self-reliance is both a personal journey and a collective endeavor, and it promises to enrich our lives and those of future generations. Thank you for your time today. Until next time, God bless.